the unversed disappears and reappears, they'll have full HP, regardless of how much HP you got off them.
Leave it to me.
Anyways, now we have... Oh, I forgot this chest over here. Probably just has a map. Spectacular opening of a large chest, and it holds paper. Seriously. Also, who goes all the way to make a map, mini it, in this world's particular case, and then just put it in a chest? I'm trying to say. Is there anything I can buy? Like that, strike rate, sun edge, fire, blizzard cure, thank you. Arrow, confuse, bind, poison, sleep. That's it. I was hoping I'd have slower stop by now. I'll just deal with 2 cures. Not 3, 2. There we go. Also, you can learn certain movement commands here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Change potions out with here. Or just anything else I can level up here. Fire, shock raid. I don't want arrow. I do not want arrow. Stun edge. Sleep, poison. Yeah, stun edge. So now we're going up against the next boss. Next boss isn't particularly hard, it's just... I mean, if you ever hear the track Rowdy Rumble, which is a staple in the Kingdom Hearts series by now, the boss you're going up against is gonna be a joke. Now I also have full D-Link. Also want to point out that, for whatever reason, if you have D-Link, you can actually revert from the D-Link whenever you want. However, you cannot go into a D-Link whenever you want. So what happens is that you can go into a D-Link, immediately get out of it, and because the D-Link isn't full, you can't go into another D-Link. Which means if you screw up your D-Link, you're stuck with it. Granted, if you get out of it earlier, you can fix it better if because you only need so much more D-Link. You don't need so many more D-Link prizes to get back to you where you were, so it's a quick fix if you're in a room with many enemies. However, for bosses, you're pretty much out of luck. D-Links are one and done for bosses. Also, Rowdy Rumble, one of the better tricks of the Kingdom Hearts soundtracks, tracks in general, just because it's played for comedy.
Take the pearls, Jack. I'll hold them off. Run!
And the second boss we have is Lucifer, or Lucifer, whichever one you want to go with. You're really just dodging this boss until ow, I say dodge and cure. Dang it. Okay, I hate that. Yeah, you're just trying to avoid this guy's attacks mostly. I guess stunning doesn't work. Ow. I hate it when he's like Lucifer gets on top like that. Also QTEs. Just do your best with them, really. You get a little bit faster. And that's all worth it because it takes a lot of health off. Unless you do all of them. You usually just jump off from high place and then if he jumps off from a high place, he will either just land softly or he'll actually try to badly fall through. So just dodge it. Ow. Ow. Okay, he's going to do a belly flop again. Hopefully I'll be able to get rid of him after this QTE sequence. Nothing hard, really.
It's over.
And then we learned Diamond Dust, the ice-oriented command style. Also realized I haven't done anything with the Firestorm, I think it was. I haven't shown that off yet. I'm not exactly keen on
No thanks needed.
command
You
styles.
saved me before, so I saved you. That's what friends do, right? Now, let's get that dress finished.
Yeah, once again, the entire plot of this world for Ven was finished making a dress. If I want to make a dress, I would go to Animal Crossing and just make a design. Sadly enough, I hate Animal Crossing, so that's never going to happen.
It would be frightfully dull and boring and completely wonderful.
No, she was making a note of how many things was wrong with the ball, and that she
Cinderella!
stated it would be great anyways. This just shows how low her standards are.
Is that my dress?
No, it's someone else's dress.
It's a present from us.
Also, notice how this dress and the one you were shown earlier are two completely different things.
Why, it's such a surprise.
Not really.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go, Cinderella, so we can advance this world's plot.
Ready dream come true.
And someone else's story.
What's up, inventory?
Huh?
Do something else. To be absorbed into another young kid's heart, only to be evoked 15 years later, where I have a bad
You,
temper.
me, and Ben all share the same dream.
A really low temper. That's what Ben's thinking.
Funny. I'd never really thought about it.
You're
until you
14,
asked
you
me.
never wanted, you're 14 years old,
My dream
14, 15 years old, and
master.
Hope a Venven dream come true too.
that's your dream?
I just need to keep on believing.
I mean, granted,
Right?
we have Aqua, who's already a master, Terra, who failed, so I guess there's only two real outcomes for you then. That castle is still glowing rather ominously. And Varge are dealing with Cinderella. And Stroke of Midnight. Stroke of Midnight is kind of the weakest between the being Keyblades. It's only really good for Aqua since this is her first world. What next? Well, first things first. Mandex, make sure I can go through. I don't want fire here, I want a blizzard. What else? I should probably replace Strike Raid. Sliding Dash, no. Keep Strike Raid. Signage is fine as well. Don't want to meld yet. Let's see. Items, equip. Here's Stroke of Midnight. The only thing this has over the other Keyblades is that has a slightly longer than Treasure Trove, and critical hits are more frequent if you equip this. However, I never noticed critical hits, so yeah. Just still have scan as my abilities because I still not going to go into building just yet. I'm going to wait until after this world to do it. You see, there's also this world over here. It's the Mirage Arena, but that's for PSP connectivity itself. Basically, it's an arena where you can fight your friends. Also, first I'm going to save here. And now into the Enchanted Dominion. Visit this world.
Still no sign of Terra.
This is also arguably Ven's longest world because he goes from the exact opposite of. He goes from one end of the world to the next, and this is probably the only time in the entire game where you have a character that does that. I think Ven can access all but one area of this world. What? Who? What?
Oh,
Oh no!
I'm
Three
sorry.
old women.
it's just
My
I've
one
never seen
weakness.
anyone so beautiful.
You should have been blushing when you said that, Ventus.
I'm Ventus.
Would have been so much more
You
believable.
can call me Ven.
Oh, you don't seem bad, dear. I'm certain you have a pure heart, just like our precious Aurora.
How did you
Can
know?
you tell me why she's sleeping?
Long ago, Maleficent cursed her. Now she's
Ugh.
stolen her heart.
Yeah, just so you know, Ven appeared. This is
Well then,
Ven.
why
is the
don't I
same
go get it
character
back
to
for her?
appear in
That's
this world.
impossible, dear.
Kara's the first
Maleficent's
one.
home is at the Forbidden Mountain. It's not safe.
I'm not afraid. We can't just leave Aurora like this.
I mean, you
I can
can.
help. You gotta believe me. Come on. Let's go get her heart.
Nah. I don't want to deal with this world,
You're
especially as
absolutely
Ventus.
right. The Forbidden Mountain is
There's
through
one
the
thing
forest.
at the end of this world
Come along.
that
Follow us.
makes
After
this
all, we wouldn't
entire
want you to get lost.
It makes the entire world seem much longer than it needs to be. Anyway, here's the title card of the world. Enchanted Dominion. It's the world of Sleeping Beauty. Speaking of Sleeping Beauty, chests. I don't think there's any chests in here. There's never any chests in there. By the way, this leads us to the tower. This is where Aurora got her fingerprint and went to sleep. So what did it put up here? Sleep. Nice little reference. Can I buy anything that's worthwhile? Thunder. I can get thunder. I don't want thunder. Ooh! Magnet. Magnet will be really useful, especially in this world. Try to replace Stun Edge with it then. Magnet is usually generally good in the Kingdom Hearts series. You know, it started with Kingdom Hearts. Magnet first started in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think this is the only other game to have that, other than 3D. And we'll get to 3D once I'm able to capture 3D footage from 3DS. And trust me, you better get used to this music as well. Also completely skimmed over it, but Castle of Dreams, Cinderella World. You notice that the entire overworld theme was Boody Bobbity Boo. And that was just a really bad design choice. It's about as bad as in Atlantis that you'd only hear it under the sea being played in Kingdom Hearts 1. Luckily they somewhat changed that in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they also made Atlantica a rhythm-based game. So it's kind of moot. Yeah, just going through more formations of this. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm using the D-pad for the Xbox 360 controller again, and it shows because the D-pad for the Xbox 360 is already terrible, but the one I'm using right now has a slightly dislocated, so that it favors being pressed to the right side. Stick up there, but I can't get to it until I have high jump and super glide, I think. Just trying to loot this place from treasure chests, try to relieve the kingdom that's been asleep from their thunders and their sleeps. Speaking of sleeping, Snow White. I remember because she fell asleep due to poison. Yeah, single block that shockwave. I don't know how you can. It should be magical, but sweet memories. Oh, messed up. Not exactly a good finisher. Level 7, got more strength. That's good, I guess. Fire-based thingy-majigs. Unversed. Also, Wayfinder. Gauge boost. What gauge? Yes, unlock that. I understand that. I don't understand the shockwave ability. You have to do this multiple times. I'm not really sure if this actually causes certain drop certain jobs to happen more frequently than others. I'm running low on health as well. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's happy. Should be. Nope, Doc. Yeah, this is a bit weird for me. For because all of the dealing attacks, even if they're named differently, they're still moves. They're still commands. That's what I'm trying to say. And since they're renamed, I don't know what each is. Happy. Yay. I know there's a specific command that gives you more experience after whatever or not. I'm not exactly sure what Sweet Memories actually does. I mean, I guess it's an arrow type spell. Also, we saw those prize pods again.